Hi, I am Daria Zikova and I enjoy visiting museums. I suggest diving into the world of art with me. Heidi is a billionaire woman, the heiress of her late husband's fortune, Helmut Horten, a successful entrepreneur who owned a substantial wealth. Her estimated capital was over $4 billion. Heidi met her husband in 1959 at a bar in one of the hotels. Despite a 30-year age difference, it didn't affect the duration of their relationship, and they got married. Helmut Horten was incredibly wealthy. He owned hotels, yachts, a private plane, numerous villas. Moreover, he was a German entrepreneur who grew up in Switzerland and, at the time of meeting Heidi, had the fourth largest chain of department stores in Germany. When Heidi inherited her husband's wealth, including real estate ranging from a house in Kroglio to a penthouse in Vienna, she also owned the world's largest yacht, measuring 96 meters, and one of the luxurious lake areas in Austria, Carinthia. Both spouses shared a passion for collecting. In the 1970s, they began collecting 20th century art, and eventually, the family collection comprised 700 works by outstanding masters such as Renoir, Picasso, Klee, Matisse, Chagall, Klimt, Schiele, Magritte, Klein, Miro, Warhol, Lichtenstein, Bacon, Freud, Baselitz, Richter, and Hirst. A significant portion of Heidi's acquisitions was made after her husband's death in the 1990s, when the art market plummeted, making it highly advantageous to buy art. All of this has made Heidi the owner of one of the most significant collections of contemporary art in the world, estimated to be worth approximately $1 billion. In addition to visual art, Heidi had a fondness for jewelry which had been a part of her life since childhood. Due to her father's work, for instance, at one auction, she added to her collection the
After the first public presentation of my collection, I realized that I wanted to preserve the works for future generations and share with people the treasure that had been with me for many years and had brought me so much happiness.
Inspired by the success of her first exhibition, she decided to open her collection to a wider audience in her own gallery. This sparked a new idea for the billionaire: to establish a museum. To do this, she purchased a 2-story historic mansion in the center of Vienna, which had previously housed the Austrian State Opera Museum. The mansion included 3 levels of gallery space and an added basement level. Inside the museum, there were exhibition levels with stairs, a tea room, a terrace, and direct access to a sculpture garden situated in the square in front of the building. The exhibition places special emphasis on the work of Pablo Picasso, as 2023 marks the 50th anniversary of his death. The works of Marc Chagall and Yves Klein also stand out prominently in the show, selected from the extensive arsenal of the collection. Heidi's collection is so vast that a new concept is chosen once a year, and new works are exhibited. My favorite artist is Chagall, and to see so many of his works in one place is something I've never experienced before. For example, the painting The Lovers, depicting Chagall's relationship with Bella Rosenfeld, immediately captured his heart. Years later, when the couple became parents, the artist dedicated this intimate painting to his wife. It exudes an aura of deep love and security. The kiss takes center stage against a sea of blue. The vivid blues, greens, and subtly shaded pink hues bring life to the forms. However, the colors don't even attempt to mimic nature. Instead, they evoke feelings of harmony and poetic beauty. Marc never wavered in his love for Bella. Unfortunately, she passed away from a benign infection. It would take Chagall a long time to recover from his loss. Usually in museums, I have always come across Picasso, but I found something so bright and tender only in Heidi's gallery. His ceramic works were a revelation. He sculpted women in the form of vases, engraved female faces on plates, painted owls on jars with patterns, and bottles with abstract figures. Ancient Mediterranean and non-European clay vessels consistently provided him with new inspiration. This return to popular materials aligned perfectly with Picasso's efforts to democratize his art, as he believed that his ceramics should be accessible to everyone. Heidi's gallery amazed me with its opulence, and there's a unique opportunity to glimpse the lives of contemporaries. I highly recommend visiting the museum, or for a more detailed tour, feel free to contact them directly. Thank you for your attention, and don't forget to like.